Hmm. Okay. So interface so freaking long. Interface is freaking loud. I should have picked a bigger map. Uh, okay, yeah. So I made the mistake of playing Hearts of Iron 4 last night. uh, I I had the 10 times mod on, playing as Russia, and then I went democratic as Russia. I had a mod on that you could just bully people into being your puppet, so I did that. And uh, is this an admiral? Pardon me. You just freaking put an admiral there. What the hell? Excuse me. I don't remember what the controls are. Yeah. So I was playing Democratic Russia in Hawaii, and the 10 times mod on, so we had like a butt ton of political power, and I just bullied Central Europe into being Russia's puppet. Oh, fudge. Oh, and then what the heck happened? Right, yeah, I tried out the custom game rules on Hoi, where there's like, uh, it's it's cat sharks. Okay, so yeah, I freaking tried the custom game rules on Hoi to have basically everyone go an alternate historical route, or just like not do what they did historically. And it's pretty freaking pretty weird. I set Britain to go fascist, but they didn't, so they just stayed Britain. They're the allies. France went fascist. I tried to have Germany do the return of the Kaiser thing, but it didn't work. They didn't do it. They're still under Mr. H, and they basically did mostly nothing. But I had Hungary do Austria-Hungary, and thanks to Austria-Hungary, they took Czechoslovakia, which had Czechoslovakia do the Czech Entente, but they got swallowed up by Austria-Hungary. So the Czech Entente, made up of Yugoslavia, which split, and it was still part of the Entente, and most of the Baltic nations, they turned to the Czech Entente with no Czech, or Slovakia. It's all just Austria-Hungary. And then and then Germany did demand Sudetenland. Germany, they did the Great European War. I guess no surprise there, but it was trying to take Austria-Hungary's Czechoslovakian lands. Yeah, so me as I was Democratic Russia by then. I basically conquered most stuff as communist, and then I just flipped as Russia and got the dudes. Okay, what are we gonna play? I just placed a bunch of these dudes. I guess we're playing. Play Austria-Hungary. It's Russia, right? Yeah. So Austria-Hungary got in the war with Germany, and then Germany, they're allied with Italy, who didn't do anything. I think I had them on just historical or alternate. Those custom game rules are really wild. So they did their thing, and it's gonna be our Austro-Hungarians, huh? Yeah, alright. Oh heck, the heck happened next? Oh fudge. Yeah, okay, so the Austro-Hungarians went to war with Germany, and I invited them to my faction, and I brought my whole faction to bear. And yeah, the might of like combined Russia against this one guy with a handgun. The might of Russia and the now renamed Eurasian Union, which was just the commentary. Mongolia and Tanatula left because they were still commies, and they didn't like Britain. Oh yeah, I nearly started the World War because I was allied with fascist rebellion France. Yeah, but then I realized like I couldn't. I don't want to freaking go to war with Britain and the Allies. So I didn't do that, and I just left France, fascist France, to its fate, which it became France after being communist France. I don't know when they flipped. I think the revolution might have done something. Or it might be in a focus tree thing, I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, and then okay, so then the Allied Eurasian Union forces went to Austrian Hungarians. And no Japs, the enemies actually. I'll talk about them in a bit. Okay, so let's get freaking vehicle supporter here. Oh, come on. Alright, good. The heck happened? Right, so yeah, we beat Germany. No big. It took a bit longer because like every single freaking person in the world was using 40 width infantry divisions, and the logistics of my like 500 40 width infantry divisions could not keep up. The logistics of Europe could not keep up with like several hundred 40 width infantry divisions. So basically everywhere I fought turned into a crawl. We fought Turkey earlier and we took Turkey. I was only saved by a freaking naval invasion. Oh my gosh. A 40 width infantry division can barely get supplies in the gosh darn Turkish mountains. Wow, I'm dying. get Tonk. Get IS. IS-3? We didn't have those. We didn't have IS-2s either. We actually were running a lot of... the hell are you running? I'll know it when I see it. Oh yeah, these bad boys. Yeah, actually we had BTs. Where's the BT? There it is. Oh my gosh, really? The only BT in this game is a BT-7A? Why? Why is this the only BT? You gotta be hecking me. Get in the bloody tank. I swear if any of you gets on top of the tank, I'll be very displeased. What diamond commandeer? Get... Oh, shit, get off the tank. Oh man. Get off the tank, commandeer. Okay, great. Alright, great. Actually, we'll have Tankovi descent. Descenty? Tank riders. Oops, no, don't put your bloody grenade, you fool. Standing there menacing. Alright. Shit, that's what happened. These are AI controlled, right? Great. Dear me. Let's get these. These guys will be the tank of descent. Hey. Ah, shit. Okay, good. They're full up. Oops. Put your grenade away. Alright, so we beat up Germany, and then the Italians fortified the Italian border to Austria. They were in the Axis, but didn't go to war with the Allies, because Poland was in my control, and Czechoslovakia didn't exist anymore. So there's like no one to guarantee. So they didn't go to war with the Allies. The Allies had just nothing to do with them. I think they're protecting against me because I kind of ruined the world. I ruined Europe anyway. Don't think we had these. These we did have, however. What? This sounds like a chunk in the trunk. Turret. Oh man, that's pretty cool. It's a Goliath. What in God's name is this? Flammenwerfer? Fudge. Right, okay, so, yeah, Italy was basically impenetrable thanks to the 10 times mod, which just makes entrenching like the ultimate weapon. A mountain becomes like the ultimate multiplier because it just ruins everyone's fight, except for the defenders. Plus, the logistics were still destroyed because of the 40 width tanks, the 40 width infantry division spam. So everyone was still stuck. Tankman 2. Oops, he's a commandeer. Get me the man with the Nagan revolver. There we go. That's too many tankmen. Okay. Ouch. My leg. There we go. It's gonna fit up to 5 gentlemen on the back. Right. Yeah, so Italy was impenetrable. I don't think my troops could do like anything. And then what happened? I forgot when, but we went to war with Japan. Japan was before they had their own faction, though. Of course, they're pretty normal. I don't know if that was after or before. Eventually, we broke into Italy. I think it was because I gave the Australian I gave the Austro-Hungarians like 300 divisions to go play with because I couldn't be bothered to deal with that mess anymore. Well, play with it they did, and um, they somehow supplied those thick divisions and dealt with the Italian problem. They broke the front open, they cracked it open, and we poured more troops in until it wasn't a problem anymore. And then that ended the European War. So, oh man, somewhere down the line we got into a war with the Japanese faction, which also had Spain. It was fascist Spain. Yeah, somehow that's Spain. They why is the menu all buggered? Okay, fine. Excuse me. Yeah, so there's Japan. Of course, the Chinese like allied faction. They'd held the tide against Japan for the longest time, so they're kind of dealing with themselves. But they were on the back foot eventually. I forgot who we got in our faction to get into war with the freaking Japanese faction. But we did, and that wasn't fun because the 40 wits, the several hundred 40 wits, got logistically bogged down in the freaking outback of Vladivostok, so no one could get supplies over there. These 40 wits just had like 0 org, and that was a nightmare to deal with. I had to swap them all to 20 withs to swap them back to just get them to go anywhere. And then the British Raj split into the Raj and Free India. So they joined, Free India joined the freaking Japanese faction. They had a rebellion. They initially switched over peacefully, I believe, or to the focus tree, and then somehow they had a rebellion. They had a coup or something, or maybe that was also focus tree, that they had a civil war, and it was the Raj versus Free India, and Free India joined the Japanese faction, and I think that might have been what put them at war with the Japanese faction. So then the allies are back. It's the Eurasian Union of Democratic Russia and the allies of the allies. Oh no, it was... Oh, I remember now. Versus Japan. Just basically the allies versus Japan, because he'd already taken out Germany. I remember now. So it was the US. The US got us into World War II. Because Japan eventually did their damn focus tree and got down to invading the Philippines, which of course makes the US very not happy. And in doing so, they hadn't joined the faction yet. I think they were interventionists. I set them to interventionists, but they didn't do any interventioning. So, too bad, I guess. Where's the trucks? Been looking for the trucks this whole time. Where's the blade? No, not that. No, I just need
Damit
the.
habe ich nicht gerechnet.
No, 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 no. I need the bit the R. God dang it. Car. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Right. So yes. Let me check this stream is actually working right. That Hoi campaign is not yet done, and it took me till like 5 in the morning, and I am dead. I'm practically deceased at this juncture. There we go. All right, good, great. Okay. Should it save as? What was this place called? I don't freaking remember. Astro. Yungarian. Russian forces. This. This will be against the Germans. Great. Alright, so yeah. The US invited into my faction because I was Democratic. And they had this one. I like this one. And they went toward Japan, as per what usually happens. And then they Alright, yeah, okay, so we joined the war, pretty much. I had troops already ready to do Manchuria in, but they were out of supply and couldn't move. They're all 40 wits. And there's like 100 plus of them. So supplies, logistics just broke down. Thanks 10 times mod. Granted, I could build like hella infrastructure to supply the divisions, but that takes time. And I didn't seem to build quite enough. Right, so yes, the attack Manchuria. My troops can't move because they're so undersupplied. They have hella attrition. They have like 20% attrition. No one wants to move. Crap. Okay, they can't move. And to deal with my logistical problems, I unload like 600 divisions worth of troops onto my allies. I just give them the biggest expeditionary forces in the world. And they should be pretty alright with that. Whoa, this is a truck. Oh my. Alright. Oh wow. Is that 37? It's hilarious. He's got a freaking Centurion tower shield. Fudge. I don't know if I want to bring those. We didn't have those. Trying to make this historically accurate to my cursed. Oh my goodness, this is what the commander will ride in. Where's this? Oh my god, are you serious? Our goddamn truck has a shed on it. This 5, please. Thank you. We had motorized Can I get in? There we go. Get in the car. There we go. Now we've got some motorized. Get that motorized infantry. Oh, you're pointing the wrong way. Bars. You fool. Okay. Jeez. Right, so yeah, the war in freaking Manchuria. We were then allied with China and the Chinese United Front, all the boys, and the Allies. So, oh, gee boy, we have World War II on our hands. The other half of the Second World War, and let's get some rifleman. Slushai. What is the difference between these guys? If someone has SVT. This is a big ass squad. M gun, yeah, he's got the freaking record player. Everyone's just got muzzin. I mean, that's pretty accurate, but like, frick. Here's the one guy with the suppressed nagan. Scott Sniper. Never mind, he has a pepper shot. Why do you have pepper shot, man? Alright, chaps, load in. Get in the truck. Let's climb in the clown car over there. Disappearing into a freaking pocket dimension. Does this have a limit? Is there a limit to the amount of people I can shove in this car? Okay, yes, there is. I've reached the limits. The clown car will hold. I think that'll be all of our tank force. I don't want to give them too many. Oh. Yep, all the tank men are just gonna pile in back. Replacement tank men. I get a space for one more. Let's get BTR for them to ride in. Right, so where was I? So, right, the war in Japan. There's also Spain, but I'll get to that. So Japan, the freaking, well, it wasn't in Japan proper yet. This was just in like China, Manchuria area. They're still fighting, and yeah, they're doing pretty okay. But they get pushed back around the time that my forces were intervening. But of course, the supply was atrocious. So even though I had Georgy Zhukov himself going in through Xinjiang down to fight, the Japanese forces in mainland China, their supply was still pretty bad. And en route for their reinforcements, that's when India happened. So I had to reroute Zhukov's reinforcements to go fight India. And let's go get these sorted here. This is a thick division here. Oopsie daisy. Another tank. There we go. Got a whole motorized div here. Sure. There we go. Quite a substantial force here. Right, yeah, so that was hell in the Far East, but eventually we dealt with it once Zhukov came to liberate it from the other side, alongside free Chinese forces. We dealt with that. And then there's France. Or rather, Spain joined the Japanese side, and was with war with France and the Allies. So France got to work with it, and my like 3 armies that were just kind of sitting around because they were sitting around in North Germany because they could not do anything else. They would eat up too much supplies for the Italian front if they got any closer. So they did nothing until the Spanish joined the World War. And that was also hell because there's mountains, freaking mountains on the French-Spanish border, so they couldn't move there either. And I couldn't give France my expeditionary forces because they were in the Allies and I wasn't in the Allies. Yeah, I don't think I can take these. I'll give the quote-unquote Austro-Hungarians over there some vehicles. Right, so the Spanish front also ground to a halt. Once America got involved, though, I guess they must have spec'd into naval invasions, because they just started navally invading everything on the planet. Didn't always work out that well, especially Japan. They had a foothold, but then Japan brought their forces to bear, which did not end well for them. Thankfully, though, we didn't have like the combined navies of the world, so we were downing carriers left and right. There's still lots of them, but my submarine spam could not be denied, especially because with the times 10 mod, Russia has pretty much infinite forces. There's pretty much infinite forces. There's like practically no way to actually deal with the Russian reinforcements. They will keep reinforcing forever. A bonkers mod. But so simple. Alright, gentlemen, pile in. Get the tank mans in a tank car. It's a car. Get in the bloody car. Alright, great. I think, do they automatically just climb in the cars themselves? Brilliant. Alright, so we have our fairly mechanized force. I should probably just give them some ground dudes. We do have like regular artillery. I don't know if they'll have set them up by now. I mean, they're pretty regular 40 width infantry artillery divisions. Nothing too special. I did have logistics companies though, because god, the logistics. You're freaking migraine just thinking about it. Oh. We did have these. I don't know how you get aircraft in this game though. Okay, I think that'll do it for the Russian forces. Coming to the Austro-Hungarians' aid.
Verstanden. Jawohl.
Alright, gentlemen, get in buildings.
Jawohl.
Austria-Hungary needs you.
Verstanden. Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Alright, so I'll try to just fortify all the buildings in here. From what I could tell, the Austro-Hungarians weren't well mechanized, so I won't give them. They just have dudes with tons of AT. What happened to the house? I just told you to infiltrate it, not tear it down. Bloody hell.
Verstanden.
Positions, please.
Jawohl.
Gentlemen. And the Germans will be over this way with their Panzerdivision. Need to go copy more of these Austro-Hungarians. Let's get more of these. Actually, you know what? I want something a bit. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have something mega cursed. And what's the difference between Ger and Ger 2? What's the deal with that? Okay, I think I'll have Ger 2 be the. Guy's got a nice camo on. I think I'll have Ger 2 be the hostile Germans, and these will be our Austro-Hungarians. Let's get rid of this guy here. Sir, you need to go. You need to go, mister. Delete. Alright.
Jawohl.
Oh, they have a lot of elite troops. I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, that's alright, actually. That's quite fine. Oh, yeah, Gewehr 43s, baby. Granted, the Austro-Hungarian Empire, they kind of inherit the Hungarian side more than the Austrian side. Because I think it is Hungary that forms it. I don't think you do it as Austria. Yeah. There you go. I have a lot of home guard too. These brave men, desperate to defend their. Oh no! They have armbands. Oh no! That's no go. There are no NSDAP or Deutsche Workers Party. Only. Oh, medics. Austria-Hungary, damn it. Yeah, I copied this squad right there. Right, so like the state of the world, this freaking Hoi 4 game currently is. So Germany is back. I did as I am democratic Russia. I don't think you can't like puppet them. We got them in our allies or our faction rather. So it should be okay. But Germany is back. They could potentially keep doing their focus tree and keep screwing up the world. Italy is also back in the form of Republican Italy. And they might also keep screwing the world up. This is gonna get really laggy fast. There's so many troops here.
Verstanden. Verstanden. Jawohl.
Why did you occupy the other facing side of the house, you goofs? Oh, tactical gazebo. Yes, it's a gazebo, gentlemen. Yes, get in the gazebo. Freaking gazebo. This gazebo is a pillbox now.
Jawohl.
I need you in this window, sir. Oh, no, never mind. Someone's already in the window. Okay.
Verstanden.
So I want them to fall back to positions back here, the dudes. Are we done with the story yet?
Verstanden.
Freaking no. It's a mess anyways.
Jawohl.
Let's take cover in here. You know, whatever, right there.
Verstanden.
Right, yes, States of the World. So it's currently the Allies are still the Allies. Not much has changed there.
Jawohl.
Even though France did go through a
Jawohl.
revolution. Again. Oh my. I'm guessing rather poor connection, am I? Or perhaps it's just the game. Dropped 136 frames. Curious. Heck, what are you guys doing? Really? Alright. These ones just
Verstanden.
can't heal people, dude.
Jawohl.
Alright, so. Right, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. State of the World in Hawaii, it's pretty much like the same, honestly. It's pretty much the same. It's just, avant-garde. That's clever. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's, like, as Russia. Got more. I got Turkey. Turkey's a puppet. Oops, he's supersized. Baby. Look at this huge boy. What the fudge? No, get out of here. Your stature is unfit for service. I should put more medics around here. I think this will do it for the
Oh Mann.
Austro-Hungarian forces. I'm gonna copy a couple more units. Oops. It's Russian. It's blood. Земли достанем. I don't know what it is. Erstaunlich. And that guy, I guess, over there. Anyway, I'll have so one crew for every like crude weapon we have, and be a panzer division. Okay, yeah.
Verstanden.
Should supply way more medics here.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Should be medic all around.
Sehr verdächtig.
And over here too. Great. The heck is this? Little rocket thing.
Komisch.
Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Okay.
Erstaunlich.
Yeah, I feel Maxim. We also have those, but whatever.
Erstaunlich.
Karl Tor.
Oh Mann.
Oh man. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh Mann.
Right, yeah, so that White Camp Maine took me till 5 in the morning and it was a nightmare. I never want to do that again.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
I really would not like to deal with that. That freaking mess. Oops. A mess of a campaign again. If I do, I'll turn off ×10. That mod makes everything a nightmare. It's very funny though.
Sehr verdächtig.
I like to think we give the dudes some guns. Just trying to find out. Oh my.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Day 1. I don't know what gun they would use. I'll just give them Russian guns. Actually, I should be able to give them.
Sehr verdächtig.
Let's see here. What? It's a 50 cal and a bazooka. T90. T90. Semi. Vickers. Gun.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
This 2. This 3. Snare and light. Is that M30? There it is. I'll just give them our guns. Doesn't matter that much.
Verstanden.
Gentlemen, go guess on this gun.
Jawohl.
Guess on the bloody gun, please.
Jawohl.
Guess at the building, sir. On the gun. There we go, I'll just ironically give them our guns. I know where the German artillery is. There we go, very well defended this town. No machine guns though. And I want back here. Okay, there we go, that does it for the Austro-Hungarian. I'll just command the units as if they get held up.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Oh my. Oh, whoa. It's an Osttruppen. Dave Bebesha. That doesn't really make sense in this context. I didn't give them any of my stuff. Number 6. Hello. Valerio. 5,004. I played Hoi 4 for too long last night. Now I'm making something weird. Well, I'm making a scenario where the making a scenario. I'm just placing AI controlled units on the map. uh, oh my, not that one. Silly me, get that out of here.
Sehr verdächtig.
So I had a Hoi 4 game where the Austro-Hungarians reformed, and I went democratic Russia. And we're fighting the Germans. That's the thing. That's the thinger. That's what's cursed. That's the kicker. Oopsie daisy. If I can actually get these. Oh goodness. Oh, it's always hard to work with enemy units in this. So strange. Okay, let's just control them and get them into panzers. Oh crap, it's 4 p.m. Well, about half an hour for the battle, and then I guess I'm done for today. Great. Oh my, what a huge horde of Germans versus sort of other Germans. Right, yeah, so currently I've got the Russian Mechanized Division. the Russian Federation Mechanized Division. Up to save they're coming to the defense of Austria-Hungary. The Austro-Hungarian Infantry
Erstaunlich.
Division up against the marauding German Panzer Division. I wish there's Italians in this game. I could get that part of it too. Anyway, let's get some panzers for the Panzer Division. I don't actually recall what they had. I think they had just Panzer IVs and stuff. Oh my, it's like something else. Yeah, nice amount of Panzer IVs.
Erstaunlich. Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt. Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
What's the difference between these?
Oh,
Oh, do you get a different number? No. No, I think that's randomly generated.
sehr verdächtig.
I have no idea. Oh,
Sehr verdächtig.
I don't know if they actually had Panthers or not. I think they literally just spammed out Panzer IVs. I'll give them some. Do you get the Panzer III in Hoi? I don't think so. Or do you?
Erstaunlich.
I cannot remember. Check the Hoi 4 wiki really quickly.
Oh Mann.
Research.
Oh Mann.
Yeah, let me swap the. I'm gonna go on an adventure. There we go.
Erstaunlich. Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet. Sehr verdächtig.
Armor technology. M tank 1, M tank 2. Oh, so you do get the Panzer 3. Oh, statistics. Ooh. You get the names for them. Crap.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Is there a name list from? No, not quite. Let's just go to
Davon hat uns niemand etwas
Big
gesagt.
G. Technology. Attacks. Okay. Ow. Oh, Leopard. They get the experimental light tank design, I believe.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Jagd the mouse. Good lord. E50 for the modern TD. That's the modern. That's cool. So it goes Panzer 3, 4, Panther. Alright. Schwimmpanzer. Oh my. Back to the. There we go. Wee. Come back. Camera. Oh, ooh. Oh. Oh no, that's not right at all. Wunderwaffe. I think I could look at the model. Textures are antiquated, but I can tell what's going on.
Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Oh, so they have Zimmered on them. Interesting. You can see the freaking weld lines. That's cool.
Sehr verdächtig.
Just a bit curious when the text is clearly high resolution. Oh wow, it's just a regular MG42 with the bipod just kind of glued to the cupola.
Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Inside is a bit barren, but you don't really need it for this game. That's a nice enough model for, forgot when this comes out. Came out, rather. It's a kind of an older game. Oh. That's not what I was thinking when I saw Panzer 3M. It's a high resolution one. There we go. I've got an L. Take it. Probably have more of these. I should go and crew these before it gets out of hand. PC1s. Flak Panzer. That's legit cool. That's legit really cool. Flak Panzer. Yeah, they're gonna have the whole freaking
Erstaunlich.
the whole gamut. I saw Panzer 2s around here, where'd they? Where'd we go? Aha. Dear me, this is so many tanks.
Damit habe ich nicht
Yeah, there we go.
gerechnet.
Alright, gentlemen,
Sehr verdächtig.
mount up.
Verstanden.
Yes!
Verstanden.
Jawohl. Verstanden.
Erstaunlich.
Jawohl.
Verstanden.
Verstanden.
Sehr
Jawohl.
verdächtig.
Jawohl. Los!
Für
Whoa,
das
whoa, 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 whoa.
Vaterland.
Don't fire your bloody tank, you idiot.
Verstanden.
Get in the vehicle. We got work to do.
Jawohl.
Oh. I know it's like way less efficient to have them actually run over and get in the damn vehicles, but like,
Verstanden.
it looks cool.
Jawohl.
It's it's fun and immersive,
Jawohl.
while also a
Damit
pain
hab ich
in the
nicht
butt.
gerechnet.
Verstanden. Oh
I'll just
Mann.
copy paste a
Komisch.
butt ton of
Davon
them.
hat
It'll
uns
be fun.
niemand etwas gesagt.
Sehr verdächtig.
Everyone's
Damit
facing
habe
the
ich
wrong
nicht
way too.
gerechnet.
Verstanden.
Come on,
Jawohl.
boys. Get in the tanks.
Verstanden.
There's a bit of
Komisch.
Jawohl.
homeward
Davon hat uns
decoration
niemand etwas
outside the
gesagt.
door.
Erstaunlich.
Wearing that. I haven't fully crewed
Sehr
these.
verdächtig.
Komisch.
Jawohl.
Verstanden.
Verstanden.
Get a few more boys. Get in the tank.
Jawohl.
Quite a substantial number of dudes here.
Jawohl. Wird erledigt.
Nice crewed.
Oh Mann.
Jawohl.
Verstanden.
These might be a little broken.
Verstanden.
That's a pity.
Verstanden.
There we go.
Verstanden.
Brilliant.
Jawohl.
Oh, this is quite the substantial Panzer division.
Erstaunlich.
I didn't give the defending forces and give them any tanks there in the town. From I could tell from the Lend-Lease screen, they only had like light tanks and Great War tanks. So I didn't research their tanks, it seems.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet. Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Damit habe ich
Oh
nicht
my.
gerechnet.
Sehr verdächtig.
Oh my. This is a lot of panzers.
Oh Mann.
Oh man. Oh man, indeed. Oh, jeez Louise, they're really a little buggered, but not the biggest issue. Crap.
Sehr
Don't worry,
verdächtig.
boys. The tanks are so many. We might not stand a chance, actually, the German horde. Oh, wait, oh crap. Crap, there's so many tanks. So many goddamn tanks. Off we go.
Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Davon hat uns niemand.
Turn this volume down. There we are.
Oh Mann.
Jeez. Right, I said something
Sehr
about
verdächtig.
not giving them too many tanks.
Nicht gerechnet.
Erstaunlich.
Oops.
Erstaunlich.
Should give them more light tanks rather than mediums. Alright, well, I'm gonna need a couple more BTs. I think I will give us a T-34. Did we receive any tanks? Oh, I know.
Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt. Komisch.
All variety
Davon
of
hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
D34s. And have an 85, so and give him that. We'll just give him the. There we go.
Это очень подозрительно.
Oh, actually, we didn't. We actually went to this production.
Вот это да.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Oh Mann!
Sehr verdächtig. Erstaunlich.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas
Mann.
gesagt.
Вот это да. Все это неожиданно.
We had these.
Ё-моё.
There we go. I'll just fill these to the brim with tank men.
Все это неожиданно.
Erstaunlich.
Это очень подозрительно. Ё-моё!
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Sehr verdächtig.
Да, командир!
Очень подозрительно.
Слушаю, командир! Да, командир.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Все это
Damit
неожиданно.
habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Sehr
Да,
verdächtig.
командир! Слушаю, командир. Да, командир. Да, командир. Да, командир. Слушаю, командир. Нам об этом не говорили. Да, командир. Слушаю, командир. Это очень подозрительно. Да, командир.
Oh Mann!
Вот это да.
Sehr verdächtig. Oh Mann.
Ё-моё.
Sehr verdächtig.
Вот это да. Выполняю.
Guess in the vehicle.
Странно, нам об этом не говорили. Слушаю, командир.
Erstaunlich.
Oh, we also have a gas.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
One gas, please. There we go. What's that thing in the back? Is that radio? There we go. One for the commandeer.
Слушаю, командир.
Sehr verdächtig. Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Great. Let's go. That'll be the forward element and
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand
I have some reinforcements here.
Странно. Нам об этом не говорили.
Oh, the might of Soviet armor.
Странно. Нам об этом не говорили.
Great.
Все это неожиданно.
I hope that's enough for us to stand against the rather substantial hostile German forces.
Oh Mann.
Oh my. Oh man. I guess to finish it out, I'll give the defenders.
Erstaunlich.
I give them some random British light tanks. Hardly any good. But they did technically have armor.
Oh Mann!
Ah, this is all they'll have.
Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Oh no.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt.
Oh gee. All they have are these really crappy armored cards. Oh well, not armored cards, they're tank trucks. They're
Jawohl.
technically pretty good.
Verstanden.
Erstaunlich.
Well, they're alright for light tanks.
Jawohl.
Verstanden.
Jawohl. Verstanden.
Verstanden. Jawohl.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Oh Mann. Jawohl.
Verstanden. Jawohl.
Komisch. Davon hat uns niemand etwas gesagt. Habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Is there a hull gun on this? No. This is just an assistant driver or something. Oh wait, no, it's 3 in the turret, I believe. Wait, I can't remember. Oh, this will be a bloodbath.
Sehr verdächtig.
Okay, I'm gonna see how it goes. We did beat back the Germans, so I'm just gonna see what happens now. Just keep strengthening up, or maybe this will last the whole rest of the stream. I hope we win. Actually, I have no idea if we're gonna win or not. So we're gonna turn the UI off. Strange. There isn't. I'll give that a quick Google. Men of War Assault Squad to turn off HUD. Control Alt Shift T. A 4-key button combination. Are you Oh wow, okay. Alright. It's a bit ridiculous, but whatever. Oh, this is going to lag quite a lot. I'm gonna start off with the German side, pushing into the town. Here we go.
Feuerschutz!
Burp. That's a big problem. You have enough fuel.
Gebt mir Deckung! Feuerschutz! Für das Vaterland!
Oh, jeez Louise, it's a slaughter. Oh my god. There we go. They've reorganized. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, brave Austro-Hungarian forces going for the counter. Go lads, go get them lads. Oh my. Oh my. Ah, so they brought their artillery to bear. Oh my goodness. Ouch. I think the Russians should be here by now. Oh, here come the Russians. Agua. Haha. Vroom. Okay, I see. So they kind of just instantly got out of the trucks. That's like that's to be expected, I suppose. Oh my gosh. Like Kursk over here. Oh gosh, I must have like 5 frames per second. The armored might is coming. Oh my. Thankfully the Austro-Hungarian artillery has remained. They're gonna come in good use. Oh man, they demolished the defending forces over here, but the Ruskies are here to help. Oh my. Oh, here come the risk. Yes. No way, I think they've managed to blunt the attack. Oh, poor choice. Poor choice. Mistake an idea. I don't know why they got out of their vehicle. They probably got shot actually. We got this. The Austro-Hungarians paid in blood, but we will avenge them. Hurrah! Bloody mad lad tank he got out of his tank. There's a lot of dead tanks here, but still. Wow. I think I'm gonna include the freaking mouse cursor. Oops, that's my phone. That Austro-Hungarian artillery is just clutch. Right, yeah, so the light camo fellas. What are you doing in the tank? And he said, light camo fellows and the felt ground dudes are ours. They're routed! They're routed! Yes! You're really entrenched in there, aren't you?
Es gibt Orden, Leute!
Oh. I actually are coming around. Pumpkin pie. Much appreciated. Wow, so much people are dead, my FPS has come back. Oh my. We've routed them. Did we actually bring this much infantry? Oopsie. Never mind. And yeah, did they disappear on the guard the edge of the map? Or they just have to crawl in the corner? Decisive. Let's turn the bloody UI back on. Wonderful. And that was over quicker than I expected. So we ended up with all the German tanks knocked out. A lot of ours disabled. I think the Austro-Hungarian artillery was, and the Su-122s. Those were I think those were the critical forces early on. What are you doing here, man? Wonderful. Oh wow, they actually survived here in the ruins.
Die Wartung ist erledigt.
What a champion. He's floating in defense of his fatherland. Ah, they actually can repair it themselves. Alright. It's good to know. Guess they won't do it under fire, but... Bugger me, that actually worked. It freaking worked, dude. We have a lot of infantry to spare for it. I think the artillery was really the... Deforesting now, are we? I think the artillery was really the king of the battlefield here. What happened? Just artillery bombarding everything. Oh, got some blue on blue. Hey, the freaking battle's over. incredible. Alright, so there you have it. Yeah, I'm due to finish up the stream. That was fun. We should finish that up. Just to review what the forces were at the beginning. Right, so yes. This was kind of loosely based on some Hoi 4 I had. Terrible Hoi 4 game I had earlier. Where it was Austria-Hungary and Democratic Russia versus Germany. So I have the quote-unquote Austro-Hungarian forces defending the town, lightly armored. My forces, technically the Russian forces, heavily armored, with also motor infantry. And the German side, a very heavily armored panzer division, although they seem to be lacking quite as much infantry. I mean, there's a lot of dudes spread out, there's a lot of dudes tank riding, but they seem to have decidedly less infantry at the end. Maybe that was just the effectiveness of the guns, but perhaps I'll try to balance it with like a motor. A couple clown cars for the Wehrmacht boys to come out of. Alright, well, there you have it. Sea of unit icons. This poor Panzer is a bit off kilter. Alright, so thanks for watching. This is the first time I ever streamed this game, and this is pretty much all I've done with it. I haven't done the campaign that much. All I've been doing is fiddling around in this unit editor, because this thing is like, oof, man. If I knew I could have this kind of NPC wars, I wouldn't have gone for Gary's mod. Okay, I probably still would have gone for Gary's mod, but still, like Gary's mod, spawning dudes in for NPC wars, that's fun. This whole game is possibly NPC wars. Quite nice. I'll do this again probably in the future, I don't know when, but most likely, because man,
Verstanden.
it's so much fun to just set up something really goofy. And it turns out looking pretty good. AI can handle itself in this game, it seems.
Verstanden.
Yeah. Today is Wednesday. I will likely be on tomorrow, playing probably from the depths, but who knows. That's about it. I'd like to thank those who are watching, those who were watching, and those who'll end up watching. And I bid you take care and have yourselves a darn good one. Oh, this is a lot of fun.